The following is a production of Learfield Sports.
A new era of Chattanooga Mocs basketball has begun, with head coach Matt McCall leading the way.
I could not be more excited to be the basketball coach of this great university. The biggest thing for me are these players. Yeah, I thought the students were awesome. They came out. We need that every night.
UTC basketball is home to 28 Southern Conference championships and 60 all-conference performers.
I'm really excited about embarking on this journey with them going forward here.
Welcome to Inside Chattanooga Basketball, hosted by head coach Matt McCall and the voice of the Mocs, Jim Reynolds. Brought to you by Allegra, 24-hour relief from indoor and outdoor allergies. By Coca-Cola, Chattanooga Coca-Cola Bottling Company, the world's largest Coca-Cola bottler. By FSG Bank, proud to be the official bank of Chattanooga Mocs Athletics.
Welcome to Inside Chattanooga Basketball. I'm Jim Reynolds. On the program today, Mocs men's basketball team coming off a nice win over East Tennessee State last Saturday. We'll have highlights of that contest. Women's basketball team at home this week. Wednesday at home against Sanford, at home against Saturday as well. On the program today, big win for the UTC wrestling team. First, they tied for the Southern Conference Championship. Then a great come-from-behind win Sunday, knocking off 19th ranked Virginia. Big win for them. We'll also profile track star Madison Malchione, coming off a record-breaking performance in the 800 meters. All that and more when Inside Chattanooga Basketball returns in just a moment.
Up the three at the buzzer. Good! He hit it! That's a good one with the win at the buzzer.
Out to Shumpert, ball on the way. Got it! Holy Toledo!
Jones, three-pointer on the way. Good!
Oh, can you believe it? Oh, my! What a night of basketball. What a night for UTC. What a night for Mocs fans everywhere.
This segment of Inside Chattanooga Basketball has been brought to you by Allegra, 24-hour relief from indoor and outdoor allergies.
We're about to get underway at the RAC, affectionately called the RAC, the Ramsey Activity Center here in Cullowhee. Pryor has it on the wing left side. Greg Pryor on the drive, stops top of the key. Inside Etheridge, layup up and in. Mocs finally on the board. Duke Etheridge gives UTC their first 2 points of the game at the 15:50 mark. Greg Pryor has control out front. Pryor turns the corner inside. It goes to McClain. Misses the layup. I think they're going to rule basket interference. Yeah. McClain's going to get credit for the basket because it rolled off the rim, and then Western Carolina kind of grabbed onto the rim. So Oldham to Robertson. Near side it goes to Burroughs-Cook. Jonathan Burroughs-Cook on the dribble. Bounce pass into Trey McClain. McClain squares up, puts up the shot off the glass, and scores for his second field goal. McClain with a rebound for Chattanooga. Outlet pass, Eric Robertson. He goes up, hammered on the way to the hole, and lays it up and in. Robertson gets the basket and the call. Esther out in front. Esther gives it to Oldham. Oldham back to McClain. Over the top into Esther. Lays it up and in. Robertson drives in the lane. Kicks to Pryor. Pryor's three on the way and good. Greg Pryor hits a key three-pointer for Chattanooga. 35-16. It's a 19-point Catamount lead. Etheridge out in front. Pump fake. Kick. Robertson's three on the way, and that's good. Perfect swish by Eric Robertson. McClain on the dribble out front between the circles for Chattanooga. Chuck Esther on the baseline. Far side McClain. McClain drives in the lane. Kicks it to Esther near side. Esther goes up off the glass and lays it up and in. Chuck Esther with his second field goal. Mocs with a little pressure. They're a little bit of just a run getting back into the game. Catamount struggling to get it across the timeline. Stolen away by Justin Toyo. Toyo gives it to Esther. On the perimeter goes Pryor. E-Rob, 3 from the corner on the way. Off no good. Toyo grabs the rebound for Chattanooga. Back out in front. Robertson's 3 on the way and good. Eric Robertson, Mocs start out with a 5-0 run. McClain draws a crowd. Back near side to Jonathan Burrows-Cook. Brings it back out in front. JBC with the basketball, under 15 to play. The Oldham three-pointer is good. Pryor double team, back to Oldham out in front. Far side, Jonathan Burrows-Cook drives. He gets double teamed. Back to Justin Toyo. Toyo to Oldham. Shot clock 3, goes all the way. Layup good, and he's fouled. JBC in the corner, pump fake. Inside Etheridge, throttled away from behind. He gets it back into Trey McClain, who gets in and lays it up and in. 5:56 left. Eric Robertson's 3 on the way and a switch. Robertson with a 3, and it's a 7-point game. 51-44. Oldham in a crowd, works his way down the floor. Open look for Trey McClain. Jonathan Burrows-Cook drives in the lane. Over Brummett, the runner on the way is good. JBC with his first basket of the night. Greg Pryor for Chattanooga. Out in front, Pryor to Trey McClain. McClain back to Pryor. Pump fake Pryor. McClain out in front. Open look three-pointer. Swish. Trey McClain three-pointer. Mocs called the timeout. UTC needing I would say a quick 3. Inbound. Pryor. Three-pointer on the way and good. There's the first part of the equation. 20.9 left. Inbound pass, Eric Robertson. Robertson launches the 3 on the way, no good. Rebound tap long. Turnaround by Pryor, that's blocked. E-Rob throws up a 3, no good. Rebound goes long. And Western Carolina has upset Chattanooga. Final score in Cullowhee. Catamounts win it by 6. A wire-to-wire win for Western Carolina.
And this is driven deep to right, backing up to the wall, watching it go for a home run, and the Chattanooga Mocs have come back from the dead in walk-off fashion here at Frost Stadium in a dramatic game. And when you think this game can't take another twist and turn, down to their final strike in the bottom of the 7th, and they walk off winners.
Wow, Chattanooga gives these patrons at this facility something to get excited about.
Throws up the 3 at the buzzer. Good! He hit it! That's a good one with the win at the buzzer.
Out to Shumpert, ball on the way. Got it! Holy Toledo!
Jones, three-pointer on the way. Good!
Oh, can you believe it? Oh, my! What a night of basketball. What a night for UTC. What a night for Mocs fans everywhere.
We celebrate you, loyal UTC fans, who brave sunburn and parking game after game. You super fans who live, eat, and breathe your UTC sports. And you, family of fanatics, passing down your game day traditions. No matter who you are, Mighty Mocs, FSG has you covered. Get the exclusive Power C debit card and show your UTC pride. Together, we'll ride the rails to victory. FSG Bank is proud to be the official bank of UTC Athletics.
This segment of Inside Chattanooga Basketball has been brought to you by Coca-Cola. Chattanooga Coca-Cola Bottling Company, the world's largest Coca-Cola bottler.
Heath Esslinger here, head coach, University of Tennessee at Chattanooga Wrestling. Sunday was a big day for our program. Wrestling's unique. We get to wrestle against the Power 5 conferences all the time, week in and week out. And not only do we wrestle against them, but we believe that we're a program that can compete against and win against teams in those conferences. And Sunday was no different. A great Virginia team, ranked 17th in the country by most polls. There was a lot on the line because we want to win and we want to each year have those signature wins under our belt. The match didn't go as planned. They came out and kind of punched us in the mouth, winning the first 2 weight classes, won by major decision. And then we came back and punched them right back. You know, one of the things that great teams learn to do is they learn how to, when they get backed in the corner, to kind of fight their way out and work their way out. And we did that at 141. Mike Pagratz earned us a major decision, and then at 149, Chase Zemanek came back with another win. And then what great teams do is they came right back and punched us. So again, we're back in the corner, and our guys have to decide what we're going to do with the chips against us, and 3 in a row. I mean, at 184, John Lampe comes out, wins the match. At 197, Scotty Boykin, wrestling the number 11th ranked kid in the country, a kid who's beaten him previously, comes out, wrestles an unbelievable match, gets the victory. So that makes it 18-13. There's still a chance, but in baseball terms, it's like being down by 3 and your batter's up and the bases are loaded and he's got 2 strikes against him, and you're going to swing for the fences. So this was kind of the grand slam of wrestling. Jared goes out, 0-0 first period. We get on top in the second period, turn him once, and then Jared actually secures the fall for us, and we win 19-18. So dramatic fashion, much like our Oklahoma win last year here in McClellan Gym. It was came down to the last match, and Jared Johnson put us on his back and carried us to victory. You know, Scotty's win was huge. I mean, I was elated that just Scotty won that match and did it in such dominating fashion. Not even thinking about the team really, just thinking about his own journey and where he's come and how well he's wrestling right now. So it was great for him as an individual, and it just happened to put us in a position as a team that if we hit that grand slam that we could get the victory, and that's what Jared did for us. I think Jared just, one, he knows how to wrestle. He's very good, but he's a great individual. I mean, I don't think, you know, he didn't go out in that last match against Oklahoma or against Virginia thinking there was this great pressure on him. You know, let's say Jared doesn't get the fall there and we lose 19-16 or whatever. You know, we're not throwing our team under the bus or whatever. We believe in the process, we believe in the journey. Now, is the journey more fun when you're on top? Absolutely. I mean, but it's that way for a 4-year-old. So we want to make sure that we're mature in our mindset and our process as a staff. So I don't think Jared felt any undue pressure. I think he wanted to go out and he wanted to get the win as an individual, and he knew that, and he had confidence in himself that if the door opens, you know, he'll punch his ticket and he'll get it done for the team for us as well. It was obviously exciting for him and for us as a staff and a team. It was big. It put us back in the top 25. You know, we're back at number 22 this week in the poll that just came out. So, you know, we want to be a program that can consistently be in the top 25 and that we can make our way into the top 15 and the top 10, and I think we're showing that. Our guys are consistent, they're very resilient, they do the right things day in and day out, and I think good things happen when those things occur on a day-to-day basis. It's the law of reaping. If you do the right things long enough, usually great things happen to you. You don't expect them to happen, and you don't necessarily deserve it, because there's a lot of people that deserve it, but you earn the right for good things to happen, and I think that's what we've continued to do as a team. We've continued to earn the right, and this was a day where it fell on our side, and we're grateful for that, and this week we'll go back to work for the next one.
It's time for the Student Athlete Spotlight, brought to you by Southeast Bank.
My name is Madison Melchiona. I'm from Greenville, Tennessee, and I run women's cross country and track and field. I ran the 800 meters. We had come really close to breaking the school record set by Anna Lee last season, and so we had high hopes at this meet because there was going to be a lot of really good competition, and it was time. I absolutely love sprinting much more than distance running, so definitely track is what I prefer. And I really enjoyed indoor. I haven't ran indoor in high school, so this was the first time I'm experiencing indoor, and I really enjoy it. It's just so you don't have to worry about the elements like the weather. Times are slower, but I think it's my favorite. Training has been both indoor and outdoor. We do lots of workouts inside of the arena on the top when, you know, days are really hard. We do cross training a lot, so pool, and then some days we do suck it up and we go outside and hit the track. The balance between student and athlete is incredible. Being competitive in the track and on the track keeps me competitive in the classroom. And I don't think I would be as good at either academics or track if I didn't have the balance together.
This segment of Inside Chattanooga Basketball has been brought to you by FSG Bank, proud to be the official bank of Chattanooga Mocs Athletics.
And the Mocs in their traveling blue uniforms, white numerals and gold trim. East Tennessee State. Isaac Banks 6'7" will jump center against Justin Toyo. Mocs win the tip underway here at Freedom Hall in Johnson City. Good crowd on hand. And Matt McCall was under Billy Donovan, of course, in Gainesville. Far side, Trey McClain on the wing left. Looks inside. Bounce pass inside Toyo. Toyo, one-on-one coverage. Goes up, his layup up and in, and the Mocs have a 2-0 lead. Out in front it goes. Around the screen, Pryor in the lane, runner on the way, off no good, tipped in by Toyo, give Justin Toyo the 2. Toyo thought he was fouled from behind. Bradford down the floor, loses the handle, Pryor with a steal. Outlet pass to Toyo by himself, bam, Justin Toyo. Banks against Esther, Banks backs his way in, back on the perimeter, tapped out of there by McClain. McClain goes down the floor, goes up and jams it. Bradford gives it to Gwynn, near corner it goes, three-pointer by Wilcox, blocked by Chattanooga. Trey McClain got the big arms in there. Outlet pass, Jonathan Burrows-Cook drives in the lane, goes all the way, layup no good. Follow-up slam by Chuck Esther. Out in front it goes to Chuck Esther. Esther to Greg Pryor. Pryor left side, backdoor cut into Chuck Esther for the slam. Playing to Jonathan Burrows-Cook. Near side D. Oldham. Oldham pump faker 2. Oldham open look, three-pointer from the corner is gone. The Oldham with a three-pointer. Drops it back to Greg Pryor. Mocs by 1 with the ball. Out in front, McClain's 3 on the way. In and out and back in. Trey McClain with a lucky roll on a three-pointer. Oldham on the perimeter. Drives, stops. Shot clock 7. Drives in the lane, goes up underhand. Layup is good. D. Oldham off the bench with now 8-23. Chattanooga's lead, which was 7, now 3. Inside McClain, layup up and in. Trey McClain aggressively driving the baseline. No one cut him off. He put it up and in. Esther hands it off to Alex Brand. Brand drives, underhand flip. McClain three-pointer on the way. And good. Trey McClain in motion buried the 3. Justin Toyo on the high post. Hands it off to Greg Pryor. Pryor, Esther on front. Tough defense by the Bucks. Shot clock 3. Pryor puts up the jumper and fails out with a three-pointer. Oldham to Jonathan Burrows-Cook. Eric Robertson in the short corner right now. JBC on the dribble, gets around the screen, re-screen, drives. One-hander, he kind of shoveled it up there because he lost control, but McClain got the offensive rebound and put it up and in. Trey McClain on him. Out in front, Wilson, three-pointer, no good. Rebound to D. Oldham. Oldham trying to run with McClain. D. Oldham all the way. He goes in, layup is good. Big play for D. Oldham. Rebound, he goes coast to coast with 11:46 left. JBC being pressured by Petey McClain. 2 pretty quick guys right there. Jonathan Burrows-Cook maintains the dribble, has control out in front. Gives it to Eric Robertson. His 3 on the way. And swish! Eric Robertson's first points. Three-pointer with 10:54 left. Esther to D. Oldham. Oldham bumped out in front. Trey McClain pump fake. Drives the lane. He goes up. Layup is up and in. Trey McClain, 2 more for Chattanooga. Around the screen, Pryor flips it to Trey McClain. In the lane, one-handed runner, no good, but inside to Esther, who lays it up and in. Trey McClain, far side it goes, Eric Robertson inside to Jonathan Burrows-Cook, who lays it up and in. Throws it near side, Trey McClain, wide open, Eric Robertson, tries the 3, yes! Eric Robertson. Mocs inbound to Trey McClain. McClain gets it across the timeline, tapped away for a moment, 2 seconds left. Bellows 3 at the buzzer, rims out no good. Mocs with a rebound and the win. Deep breath, 76-68. Chattanooga claims the win over East Tennessee State.
And this is driven deep to right, backing up to the wall, watching it go for a home run, and the Chattanooga Mocs have come back from the dead in walk-off fashion here at Frost Stadium in a dramatic game. And when you think this game can't take another twist and turn, down to their final strike in the bottom of the 7th, and they walk off winners.
Wow, Chattanooga gives these patrons at this facility something to get excited about.
We celebrate you, loyal UTC fans, who brave sunburn and parking game after game. You super fans who live, eat, and breathe your UTC sports. And you, family of fanatics, passing down your game day traditions. No matter who you are, Mighty Mocs, FSG has you covered. get the exclusive Power C debit card and show your UTC pride. Together, we'll ride the rails to victory. FSG Bank is proud to be the official bank of UTC Athletics.
Welcome back to Inside Chattanooga Basketball, joined by head coach Matt McCall, a happy man because he's gotten his favorite thing this week, wins and practice time.
No question. It's been a while since we've had, obviously multiple days to be able to get in the gym and practice. All these games that we've played, the 7 games in 15 days, have all been on a one-day prep. So you have to put in an enormous amount of time on scouting. You don't get a lot of time to focus on yourself and your team. You're so consumed with what the other opponent's going to do and what the other opponent's running. So, to be able to have a couple days here to practice has been nice. And then obviously, being able to get back in McKenzie Arena and play 3 straight home games is nice as well. Hard to believe there's only this many. 4 games left in the entire regular season. Yeah, it goes by so fast, and I was talking to our seniors about that, and it's unbelievable. We snapped our fingers here, and it seems like just yesterday we were playing at Georgia to open up the season. So, really need to get focused here, locked in to what we have to do these next 3 games. But, like we've done all season, we'll continue to take it 1 game at a time. See, I hate that. See, I'm ready to – I've got my brackets, and I've got them penciled in. They keep changing every so often, but at least one thing's been pretty consistent. You guys are in that #1 seed. As it stands right now, you'll give me that, right? Yeah, I think the last couple of weeks, it seems like every time we've played against a team that's in second place or 1 game back to tie us for first. So our guys have done an unbelievable job of being resilient, focusing on the next opponent, being consumed with that, not looking down the road. And, there's a lot of human nature that's going to be coming in and creeping in here, especially this week. We'll be okay. We're at home. 3 straight home games, 2-game lead in the league. You got to block all that stuff out, and it needs to be all about VMI and getting focused and locked in on what we have to do in that game. Let's go back for just a second. You lose at Western Carolina. One thing about this team, when you talk about resiliency, haven't had a 2-game losing streak all season long. So that, I guess that's the definition of resiliency, isn't it? Yeah, I think that, having a quick turnaround was beneficial. There wasn't time for anyone to sit around and feel sorry for themselves. We had to move on to the next opponent, and arguably one of the best environments we've played in all year against one of the more talented teams in our league. To be able to compete and play the way we did, I was really proud of our team. Not a wire-to-wire win, but went on a run and had the lead the entire second half, or maybe almost the entire last 30 or 29 minutes. Well, I felt like the first time, Gerald, we played them, it was a shootout, and it was almost a shooting contest, and who's going to make more shots in the game will win. And fortunately, here at home, we were able to do that. And we really needed to put our emphasis and focus on the defensive end of the floor. We held them in the 20s in the first half with as much firepower as they have offensively. I thought was a huge key in the game. The job that our guys did on Cromer and Gwynn, both of them, I thought was outstanding, and taking those guys out of the rhythm. When they're in a rhythm offensively, they can go for 90 points in a night, and we held them in check in the game, which I thought was a difference in the game. I was going to say, those two pretty explosive. You had a Deuce Bello and some of the other elements they have, and holding them to a decent number is a pretty good conquest. Well, I thought it was the key in the game. I know Gwynn went for 24 in the game, but everyone was earned. He was 0 for 5 from the three-point line. Us guarding the 3 and out-rebounding them in the game was the difference in the game. All right, look ahead to Thursday. The VMI Keydets, whom we haven't seen yet. Only team in the league. It's strange to be this late in the league and not having seen them. Obviously, they've got 2 terrific guards. They're one of the country's leaders in 3-point attempts a game. I think they're in the top 40 in 3-point field goals made per game. So guarding the 3 on Thursday night will be a terrific challenge for us. And then Saturday, talk about UNC Greensboro. I think Greensboro is one of the more talented teams in our league. Top to bottom, they got one of the best front courts in our league with Locke and R.J. White up front. Got a really, really good freshman guard in Alonzo, and be a great challenge. I think that, talent-wise from top to bottom, they're right there with some of the better teams in our league. So, obviously they had a 10-point lead on us at their place. We were fortunate enough to come back in the game and win the game. So, we're going to have our hands full and our work cut out for us on Saturday, no question about it. Yeah, and beat Wofford on Monday. That's a good win for them. No, they're extremely talented, and they can, on any given night, beat anyone in our league, and I think they proved that last night. A couple of games at home. Yay, that's a good. Home games at McKenzie Arena. You'll take it, right? We'll take it, and like I've tried to say all year, we'd like to get as many fans to those games as possible. Only 3 more times this senior class is going to be playing on this floor. And, they've done something special this year. It's a fun group. They're exciting to watch. and like to get as many fans as these 3 games as we possibly can.
Mocs with a couple of home games this week, Thursday against VMI and then Saturday against UNC Greensboro. We'll see you this week at McKenzie Arena. For Inside Chattanooga Basketball, I'm Jim Reynolds.
Inside Chattanooga Basketball has been brought to you by Allegra, 24-hour relief from indoor and outdoor allergies. By Coca-Cola, Chattanooga Coca-Cola Bottling Company, the world's largest Coca-Cola bottler. By FSG Bank, proud to be the official bank of Chattanooga Mocs Athletics.